Hello everyone! The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes on a recent horror release, and just like all of our other episodes, it might include major spoilers for said horror release, so don't listen to it if you haven't already seen it. You've officially been warned. And if you'd like to hear the full episode, just head on over to patreon.com/horrorqueers and subscribe today. Without further ado, here is your exclusive Patreon clip. Yeah, my issue with this short too is maybe it's by design because we're doing like a J-horror thing, but I was very confused for a lot of this short.
Yeah, I mean, I just went with it as an urban legend. Okay, something's going to happen if we're not careful. We have to keep an eye on like television screens. I did kind of like the creature design. I don't think it looks great, but I like the idea of it. Like this kind of giant, I don't know, what are these claws mixed with
monster?
Swords?
It's like and I when it becomes a slasher movie for the climax, I think it's kind of fun. I think some of the kills are really fun, but
I like pulling people back through TVs and like using the clicker to rewind and fast forward and eject and like cut things off. I was like, oh, that's kind of fun, but it also feels really undercooked.
Yes, undercooked is a great way to put it. And it's like, well, again, like you could make this climax kind of scary because I think that's what the movie's trying to do. But because there are kind of random bits of attempted humor, I was like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be feeling during this short right now.
Yeah, particularly when we're coming off of both the wraparound and the two previous shorts, which are very clearly hitting the comedy angle hard. And here it's like, it's almost more proper a horror film with a little sprinkling of comedic relief based on one or two characters. And it's not that it doesn't work, it's just that it doesn't work in this particular anthology.
Yeah, I would agree with you. But and also you're right, because not only are we following, The Night He Came Back Again Part 6, but then we have, I think this is when we have the B segment of the wraparound.
Okay, which is very stupid.
It's very stupid, which I don't even mind it, but like it's long. It is long. So we have probably at least 20 minutes of pure comedy or attempted comedy before this one. And you're just like, oh, like whatever pacing this movie had going forward is kind of killed by the pacing of this special edition. I almost wonder if it would have worked better if this was either the first or the last story in the group.
Yeah, I mean, I'll confess I'm always intrigued as to which segments go where and the kind of rationale for it, because it definitely feels like none of these shorts are really in conversation with the wraparound. It's just like we start a new movie based on Rad Chad's design, but it's not as though the short really has a commentary on what's happening in the wraparound or vice versa. So you could switch any of these around.
Yeah, very much so. Because the bulk of them are, we're just going to be referencing a bunch of movies. That's what this is.
Yeah, exactly.
Atlas Avenue. A long stretch of road that encompasses everything the city of Kennett Heights has to offer. Neon lights, traffic, crime, the hustle and bustle of everyday life, and the craziest of characters. My office was above it all. My name is James Locke, and I'm a PI.
Hello, Mr. J. How the hell you doing today?
Good, Edith. Nearly every year I have a new case. New people to meet, new clues to discover, and new problems to solve. But I do it the old-fashioned way. No technology. Nothing post-1950. Hell, I don't even listen to podcasts, but you should. Atlas Avenue Beat is a spoof of the film noir genre with goofy characters, tons of wordplay, and non-stop raunchy humor. There's also 3 whole seasons out right now with more on the way. Just search for Atlas Avenue Beat wherever you listen to podcasts or visit us online at bloody.fm.